Hey everyone, welcome to Karate Family Insider, the Monday motivator and news source from Virginia Martial Arts Center. I'm your host, Darren Myers, and happy Monday, March 16th, the day before St. Patty's Day. All right, please join me in wishing a happy birthday to Brandon McGriff, Amir Key, and Zayden Griffin. Happy birthday, guys, gals. I hope you have a great one. Now, let's start off by welcoming our newest students to our dojo family. We have Kimberly and Miguel Martinez, Lydia Kleka, and Blair and Carter Woodson. Congratulations and good luck on your journey to black belt and beyond. All right, now for the dojo announcements. So this past weekend, we had our 36th annual Winter Martial Arts Spirit Camp, and it was a great one. We were down in Nags Head at the Ramada Plaza, and they just did a fantastic job for us. We were up on the 4th floor, and you had a conference room with windows open to the ocean. I mean, it's just fantastic. Everybody trained hard and really had a lot of fun in the process. So our instructors were terrific and just really brought on the whole spirit of everything and just made it a really, really fantastic experience. And we went up to Jockey's Ridge State Park. That's kind of an annual tradition to go up there. And then we climb up the mountain. Yes, actually climb up Jockey's Ridge. But the weather was unbelievably nice, so it wasn't like a winter experience. But anyway, we did that, then jumped in the ocean on Sunday. Yes, we actually did that. Sea water temperature was about 40 degrees. So it wasn't a big camp, but it was a great camp. The people there just had a great time. Everybody learned a whole lot, and we just had a lot of fun in the process. And there's a picture of the banquet, and the guy, the older gentleman on the right, that's my father. He showed up to kind of cheer us on as well. So it was pretty neat. All right. So our competition team, wow, they had a weekend. 3 competitors went up and traveled up to North Carolina this weekend to the AAU North Carolina State Championships, and man, they made us proud. Noah Peterson received a bronze in kumite or sparring, ranked 4th in his kata and 4th in weapons. Rayleigh Hetrick received silver in kata and ranked 4th in kumite, and Hurley Hetrick got a gold medal in kata and ranked 4th in kumite. So congratulations, and now work harder. All right. All right, Power Kid classes are back to their regular times. Shihandai Donna is back. Welcome back, Shihandai, and we missed you last week and look forward to seeing you and everyone in class. All right. Promotion review is just a few weeks away. On Wednesday, April the 1st, that's not an April Fool's joke, and Thursday, April 2nd will be your chance to show us all that you have learned since the last promotion review. So get to class, train hard, and earn those tips or maybe even a new belt. And you want to make sure that you just always give it your best, give it your all, and always make sure that you work harder than the time before. So now green belt and up testing is going to be held on Tuesday, April 7th at 7 p.m. for those who earn a red tip during promotion review. So get in as much training as possible and hopefully get a new belt. All right, the Shurite Martial Arts International Conference is hosted by Kyoshi Troy Price is coming up in the near future, so join us for an exciting weekend of martial arts training and learning at the Courtyard by Marriott in Fort Mill, South Carolina. It's going to be on June 25th through Sunday, June 28th. And this is really a chance for you to bring your martial arts skills up to a new level. I mean, they've got an incredible variety of classes that are offered, and they've got 40 martial art master instructors. 40, okay? So you can study just about anything. All right, so for information on the dates, times, and specific schedule and everything, you look at the bulletin boards around here, and you can go to www.sbkma.com to pre-register and to get more details. All right. We have coming up in the near future the 2026 Mid-Atlantic Karate Championships. And this is going to be something for ages 4 and up and also any level, white belt through black belt. So as a matter of fact, in the black belt levels, we're going to have some elite divisions where they're going to have a $1,000 cash prize. So let me tell you, they are going to bust it up in the competition big time because they really want that money, I'm sure. So the competition is going to be on Saturday, May 16th at Hampton University Holland Hall Gym. You can pre-register at tournamentinabox.com and make sure you do that by Sunday, May the 10th. Now, if you register the day of, registration will open at 8 a.m. and the competitions will start at 10 a.m. So we're going to have some kind of special divisions as well. First of all, we're going to have some Paralympic or what's called para karate divisions for physically or mentally handicapped folks. And we're going to have Team Kata and Team Kumite for different level and ranks. So get with some friends and work on a Team Kata together or Team Kumite. That's a lot of fun. It really is. All right, now to go along with the tournament, we have a seminar where you can learn the rules, all right? So understanding the rules, the calls, and the signals for karate competition is imperative. It's like I said, if you were trying to play football and they gave you the ball, they said, okay, run toward the goalposts, and you turned around and ran the wrong way because you didn't know the rules. That'd be hard to play football, wouldn't it? Well, same thing goes with karate. If you don't know all the rules, you're at a big disadvantage. So we're going to have this special class on Saturday, May the 9th from 2 to 5 p.m. at Brian Hobson's Karate Studio in Hampton. The seminar is free. It's free for all students and parents who would like to learn more about the rules. And these are the same rules that are going to be used at like the World Championships, the National Championships, and all of our regional events like ours. So what we're going to do is make sure this is going to be really for the instructors, the judges, the officials, the referees, but it's a chance for parents and students to participate and learn about the rules as well so that you understand what your child's going through and can probably help them a lot more. All right, now you can get a copy of the rule book, a study guide, and there's also exam questions, which are for just the officials that are actually officiating the tournament. But you can get this stuff from the website, and it's usankf.org. There it is right there, okay? usankf.org, and download all that information. All right, so try your best to make sure you understand the rules before going. All right, time for the lesson of the month. And this month's lesson is on ethics. It begins with our quote of the week. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good people to do the right thing. So good ethics means we stand up for what is right, even when it's difficult. All right. Last week I was told you that having good ethics meant practicing doing the right thing until it's easy for you to do. It becomes a habit. It becomes natural. It's just like how I have you practice martial arts until new moves become easy to do. However, there are definitely some martial arts skills that are always going to be difficult, even if you're the best in the world. So similarly, even if you have good ethics, there will still be some times when doing the right thing is hard. So can you name a historical figure that did the right thing, even when it was difficult? Think about like George Washington. Okay, he was going against the King of England, with the uprising of the Revolutionary War. Was that difficult? Sure it was. Okay, but he felt like it was the right thing to do. So, do you think that person had good ethics? I do. He started our country. So when is a good time you did the right thing, even when it was difficult? Okay, maybe one of your friends wanted you to do something you knew was wrong. If you stood up for yourself and said, no, I can't do that, it's wrong. That's good ethics. So do you think only doing the right thing when it is easy shows good ethics? Think about that one. All right, guys, that does it for me today. So always remember your dojo ethics. Karate begins and ends with respect. We are all responsible for our behavior. Actions always have consequences. There is never an excuse for bad manners, and we lead by example. Thanks for tuning into this week's Karate Family Insider. We will see you in class.